broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track. Talk myself in.
For both of you, obviously they don't want to talk to me, but that's good. They want to know the journey into the wine industry. So give us the start. Tell me,
right.
you know, I mean, you didn't just wake up one day and you said, "Wow, I'm in a vineyard. How fun!"
Well,
a little more to it.
My family, I'm third generation Sonoma County. I've always been in agriculture. My grandfather started in agriculture, and we wanted something for our son to continue in agriculture. We both have agricultural degrees. I'm from Cal Poly. He went to UC Davis.
Go Aggies.
Go Mustangs. And so we wanted to have a legacy for our son, and since we both wanted something in agriculture, we thought the vineyard was the best way to go. So we planted our vineyard 13 years ago and have been selling our grapes to other wineries all that time. And then in '07, we held back a little bit of the vineyard for ourselves and started with our Pinot Noir. And our son's now our vice president of the winery.
There you go.
And they help us a lot in the vineyard and with our website and help us with technology. We really enjoy having them involved. And my brother has been a winemaker for many years. And so it was something to bring the family together, continue our passion to stay in agriculture, continue the fourth generation of agriculturalists in Sonoma County with our family. And that was how we got into it.
Man.
Well, and your very first Pinot, you got 2 gold medals, one here in Sonoma County and then at the Chronicle tasting, right?
Right.
And it also got, what, 90 points from Wine Enthusiasts?
Right.
You know, what my viewers really need to understand is one of the big advantages of, one, being a wine club member, but having access to these wines are handcrafted wines. These are not mass-produced. These guys are involved in every single aspect of that winemaking process. And the other thing is, they have a disadvantage. You guys have a real disadvantage in when you buy barrels, you're paying a premium. When you buy glass and foil and labels, it's not like the Gallo family. They're able to buy, 40 million of them or make them themselves. You guys pay a big premium, but you can't skimp, right? I mean, it's...
I think you said it just right. There's no way we can skimp, because what we're trying to do is showcase our grapes and the great fruit that can be grown here. And if you take grapefruit and then you throw it into some cheap oak, or you put it in some conditions that aren't ideal, you're just wasting really the potential of these grapes.
Well, and you knew you had great fruit, because I am a big Schramsberg fan, and they've been buying your grapes for quite a while now.
Right.
And anybody that knows anything about sparkling wine, that is a spectacular wine. But it does start in the vineyard. I mean, you can be the best winemaker on the planet, but if you don't start with excellent fruit, and they wouldn't have kept that going all these years if it wasn't really the best. And their bar's up pretty high. So, and then it really showed in the wine. So here's your second vintage of 2008, another gold medal.
Right.
So it's you're being consistent, which is what you want. But again, it comes down to not skimping out in the vineyard, right? I mean, and in
one
the cellar.
thing we have skimped on is we still haven't paid ourselves anything for the grapes that we're growing for our project here.
Well, all in good time.
Hopefully that'll come.
Right. We're in for the long haul.
Little things here and there. Yeah. Someday all of us will get paid.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit now. The process in Pinot Noir is a little different than any other varietal. It's a pretty finicky grape. Would you say?
Indeed. And the difference, it's a nice contrast coming from the Rosé Pinot Noir to see this wine and the color.
Oh man, that's showing well.
And what we try to do with Pinot Noir is we try to keep the juice on the skins as long as we possibly can.
Okay.
So we pick the fruit cold early in the morning and keep things chilled, and try to extend the contact between the juice and the skin, so that it extracts as much color and complexity and tannin as it can from the skins and the seeds too. So big contrast there. The Rosé, we try to get it off immediately. The Pinot, we're trying to keep it settled down, keep it from getting too hot and heavy with fermentation as long as we can.
And your process is really different than the other reds because you're using open top. Explain the open top. They're using open top fermentation tanks. So